Hey guys, okay, so this is the final part in my little staining paper slash I made a book with the papers that I stain. I showed you guys how I was staining paper last night and drying it and everything, and I'd mentioned that I kind of wanted to make a book, and I had some leftover leather from my Book of Shadows, so I decided to go ahead and I cut a strip of the leather and I painted it. It was originally green, the same color as my book, but I painted it kind of like a brown-black mixed. And I let it dry overnight, and I decided to take all the papers and make a book, and I wanted to show you the finished product. And this is it. I painted the inside black as well of just this leather, and then I glued this paper in, and then I put all the pages in. I'm extremely happy with the product. As you can see, the paper is very dark, and I singed all the edges of it and everything, and it looks so neat. I absolutely love it. I wasn't sure how I was going to bind the papers in here, but my husband gave me the idea to just use some more ribbon that I had, and basically I poked the two holes through the outside of it, and then I ran the ribbon through, and then I ran it through the paper as well, so the paper's in there like super tight. It's not going anywhere. It was a great idea, especially for like a little notebook. So I am just in love with this book. I'm so excited about it. My husband tied to like a Boy Scout knot or whatever, and so the paper's in there really good. I haven't cut this off yet. I don't know if I should leave it or not, but I really love this. Like, it's so tight, it's not going anywhere, and the papers are in there so good, and it's very loose and worn, and I absolutely love it. This is the marble paper that was supposed to go in the Book of Shadows, but I used a different paper for mine, so I just had this printed out, and I left it or whatever and just put it in there. So yeah, that's pretty much. Basically, here's some of the stuff that I used to get the marble paper down on here. I glued that down first, and I used, for the edges, I used super glue, and then adhesive, which you can get this at Home Depot. This is also the adhesive that I used to put, I don't know if you can see it. This is also the adhesive I used to get the Treadcatcher on my Book of Shadows, which is now on there and completely finished, which I guess I could show you guys. But yeah, so I put the adhesive on here, and then I glued this down. And then this is the ribbon that I chose to use, which is also left over from my Book of Shadows. If any of you have ever made a Book of Shadows, you know you have tons of supplies left over. And this is like super cheap ribbon that I had just got from a craft store. And then this is what we used to poke the holes, if any of you are wondering. This is literally like a meat thermometer. And because we couldn't find our ice pick, so we just shoved it through. And yeah, and this is just the finished book. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Bye.